Hello, Holger.
Look, I think in the Zen tradition, it is encouraged to be the first one who jumps up, to speak up.
Um, Actually, I was in the Zen tradition years ago. I remember initially there was a, so there'd be like maybe 40 people, during the retreat, and there would be a certain order to go to this, what is called dokusan, like meeting with the teacher, one-on-one meeting with the teacher.
Mhm.
So there were sections with different groups. And there would be maybe four people that would rush. And so there was just a tradition. So you had a chance out of four, maybe 25% chance to get there first. And then at some point after a few years, uh, they changed the policy. They said, okay, now everybody can rush, all 45 people. It was a stampede. It's all these, and in the old days, I don't know how it is right now. Uh, Many of the participants would be wearing robes, long robes, brown robes, and so you could trip on the rope, as you're running. Yeah, right, right. Memories.
I just wanted to share sometimes my heart, my chest feels so warm. It's almost like burning. And I'm so unbelievably grateful for this gentleness and your pointings. And there's so much power in this I don't know. And it's just really magical. And I've experienced a lot of energies at times, a lot of amazing peace, and yeah, there's still imbalances in the system, but it's I'm not afraid of them, and I feel that there is a harmonizing going on in an
Beautiful.
amazing way that no pill, no doctor, no therapy could bring about.
Yes, that's wonderful.
And to understand I have the feeling I understand so many things of my old dysfunctions. This tendency to judge, for example, others was just my own fear of just relaxing into myself. Something like this.
Yeah.
Just not running away. I was running away from myself in the most creative and forceful ways. And
Mhm.
it's so precious just for you holding my hand in an invisible way I cannot express. But it's so powerful and beautiful. And nothing is different. I mean, it's still the same. Everything is the same, but it's totally different. There's more depth, more more life in everything. And what a pain if you look around and see the people, everybody is so crunched, so tight and afraid. And I don't feel that I'm not on a mission to change anything. And maybe I'm just seeing myself in everyone. Yes. And it's just such a gift, this life. And I never felt so much love.
Mhm.
And just still allow myself to cry. It's so beautiful. Thank you. And I don't know anything, and I know everything. I mean, it's just hush, 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 hush. And so much arrogance was here on my side. And yeah, forgiving myself is such an interesting, this was so difficult, such an interesting challenge. Forgiving others is so easy, but just forgiving myself is also a beautiful gift.
Everything is forgiven in presence, in being.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, because there is no other. I mean, there is no, just the waking up.
Right.
And it doesn't need to make sense. It can be paradoxical. It's not a problem.
At a deep, deep level, it makes sense.
Yeah. And I have the feeling sometimes I would like to apologize to the whole world, but whatever. I mean, it's just such a gift to be alive.
Yeah, life can be joyful.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. It is really magic. It is magic.
Mhm.
Thank you. I don't want to take over here the whole talk. Thank you so much.
Hello, Varsha.
Hello, Magdi. I just wanted to thank you for today's meditation. The words which you said, every perception is a pointer to the perceiver, something I really wanted to hear, and it's going to be a real help to me. And I have a question which is a little off from this. Can I ask still?
Yes, yes.
Uh, I was a devotee of Lord Shiva uh, since my childhood, and till the time I had told you that I had a sort of glimpse which you told me about the reality. During that time, I was not suffering, and when I had the glimpse. And all my life, when I was praying to Lord Shiva, he was in the human form, and I used to think one day he will come in the human form and take away all my suffering. But after I saw that there was some energy, like it was something like there is something which is, you know, a sort of awareness which is there behind everyone, whomever I met during that period. So that took away my suffering. So now I am in a lot of confusion. Like my God is the human form God whom I used to worship, or is it the energy or the awareness that I saw? There is always this doubt. I'm not able to make out because I know that that part, the energy part, was the time when there was no suffering. But I'm not able to leave that thing also. That form God is also there. So, like, can you clarify my this confusion? Like, what is it? What do I do? Like, whenever I feel confused about this thing.
Contemplate what you believe yourself to be. When you say I, are you referring to Shiva or are you referring to Varsha? There's only one I, only one reality, only one awareness, only one consciousness. The reality which right now is and knows it is, perceives and knows it perceives. This reality is formless. It's not a male reality or a female reality. You've already been invited to this understanding. You've already received the message. Don't get attached to how the message was sent to you. Was it sent in the mail? Was it sent via a messenger? Was it sent by a pigeon? Was it sent with a beautiful delivery person, tall and handsome and wearing a beautiful golden robe? Don't be concerned about having received the message and receiving it again, or remembering the message, remembering that you received the message. Simply remember the message itself. Because a message from God is a happy message. And it tells you that you are that. You are not what you imagine yourself to be. You are not a bundle of images, memories, sensations, beliefs. You are not made out of flesh and bones. You don't exist in time. You do not exist in the world. The world appears to you, from you, to you. It's as you. You're not separate from the world. But yet, you do not depend on the world. The body does, but you do not depend on the world. The world depends on you. It's made out of you. This message is available to you. And this message is a happy message, but it does not tell you get attached to a feeling or get attached to a memory. It does not tell you pursue a certain state. It does not tell you to pursue a certain experience. It simply invites you to the understanding that you are this aware presence. This ordinary presence is extraordinary. And this presence, this awareness, is not inside your brain, inside the body. It's not inside, behind the eyes of the body. It is not located. It's non-phenomenal. The body appears in awareness. The sensation, toothache, appears in awareness. You don't appear in the body. You do not appear in the toothache. The toothache appears to you. The breath appears to you. The heartbeat appears to you. You are this invisible presence. Presence is peace. Presence is not seeking peace. Awareness is not seeking a better experience. So what is it that is lacking or that is missing right now? Because it's always right now. For awareness. Nothing. You are this awareness. You need to honor this understanding. If you do not honor this understanding, of what use is it? The understanding that you are this formless awareness that is not in time, that is not born, that has no beginning and no ending. If you keep going back to Varsha, Varsha had this experience, Varsha had that experience, you remain identified as Varsha, a body-mind entity, which is limited, which is subject to many conditions, which exists in time, is bound. To die. If you keep returning to I am Varsha, I had a wonderful experience, I need to have it again, you're not honoring the gift that Shiva offered you. You yearned for Shiva and Shiva appeared for you. And is reminding you, you are not the thoughts, the feelings, the emotions, the beliefs. You're not defined by experiences, by thoughts, by sensations. You are the reality, which is the formless reality. Everything which appears to you, the world, the body, the mind, are like waves on the surface of the ocean. All sorts of size waves, small waves, big waves. they don't alter the ocean. They don't affect the ocean. This understanding is a precious understanding. And to be gifted this understanding in this lifetime, in any time, is a wonderful gift. A rare gift, a precious gift, which you need to honor. So, when you refer to I, be clear. Am I referring to Varsha, which is the name of this body? Or am I referring to consciousness, the reality that I am, the reality which is, knows it is, and perceives? Keep revisiting this question. Keep this question alive when you're referring to I. What am I referring to? Is I referring to itself? Or is I referring to body-mind? Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much, Magdi. Thank you. Actually, you are right. Instead of focusing on the message, I am focusing on all other things.
Yes. You already have received the message. You have already received the message. And you're being reminded of the message right now. You're reminding yourself because that's what you love. You love the understanding about Shiva, because the understanding about Shiva is Shiva understanding itself, revealing itself to itself, revealing itself to you, because you are Shiva. Your love for Shiva is because you know Shiva deep down within your heart.
Yes. Thank you to you also. You're so patient. Every time I ask the same question in different ways, you're still so kind and patient to tell me. Thank you so much. Really appreciate. Thank you.
We share the same love. Thank you, Varsha.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, Sudha.
Hello, Magdi.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you for everything. I had this experience which I perceived as hurtful to this body mind, obviously not to the Shiva. And I knew, thanks to you, every time I felt hurt, I knew it had to do with the me story and not to the real I. But I had to really keep, every time the thought popped, I'm hurt, or I felt sensation I perceived as hurt, I had to keep almost like pounding. Oh, it's the me story popping up. It's the me story popping up. It's the me story popping up, repeatedly, maybe in a 2-hour period, I had to do 25 times, maybe. So I think thanks to you that I was able to see it. And every time I knew it's the me story, there was a relief. There was a relief. And then it kind of lost its energy. But there was still a lot of residual bodily sensations associated with this hurt feeling, even when I sat down this morning. Now with this meditation, and during the meditation, you talked about forgiveness, and if I'm remembering what you said correctly, you said it's everybody's just you. Can you talk more about it, please?
Before I talk about it, I just want to invite you to be okay with the residual. Be okay with it. It's not a problem. Everything we experience is intimate. Like right now, for example, we're having this conversation. One could say Magdi is having a conversation with Sudha. Yes, that's one way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it is that I am experiencing intimately my own experience right now in this moment. All I'm experiencing is my experience, my manifestation, experiencing my own experience, and my experience and I, whatever it is which is experiencing this experience, are not two. Everything you experience in complete intimacy, meaning like in oneness, in zero distance. Even the thought that Magdi's in Temecula and Sudha is somewhere else, even that thought of distance is experienced intimately. You experience that thought, that sensation, not separate from yourself. So it's always at zero distance from yourself. So in actuality, we never experience any separation. There is no separate other, no separate world, no separate mind, no separate experientially. Conceptually, yes. Conceptually, there is California, there is New York, there is Oregon, etc. It's this country, that country. Conceptually, there is body-mind Magdi, body-mind Sudha, family, different cultures, blah, blah. But the experience of that conceptual, that conceptualization, the experience is always intimacy. It's always at zero distance. So the game of distance, of separation, of space and time is not a problem. Once we understand non-dual reality, once we understand ourselves, because we're talking about I, being, which is an experience of being, experience of consciousness. When we understand non-duality, duality is not a problem. You know, it's not real duality. You know, it's It's like just the sunshine glittering on the surface of the pond, like it's so beautiful, so many glitters, and the wind blows, and the waves of light that flow on the surface of the pond. It's so beautiful. Of course, there are, certain body-mind events, which again, the reality of which is always non-dual, that we'd rather move away from. And so we do. It's part of the design of the game, and the freedom, the freedom of consciousness, absolute freedom. So in this understanding, everything is forgiven because there is no other. The you of the past and the you of now and the you of the future. This is the mind stuff. There's no actual person, separate person anywhere that we could forgive. It's the understanding itself that the forgiveness is in the understanding. It's not like there is somebody that we're forgiving, you see. It's a little tricky. It seems like forgiveness is, okay, I'm going to forgive, or something that somebody is forgiven.
Yeah.
Somehow there is, in the understanding, everything is rearranged, order is restored, everything is healed in the understanding, you say. And then we find ourselves to be available to whatever is unfolding in our life. We're available. And some things, require for us to sort of sink deeper into stillness. Sometimes we're more active. But in terms of hurt, it's all relieved at a deeper level. It may take some time for the body-mind with more exists in time, so it operates at a different level. But at a deeper level, it's all relieved. Because as you said, I am the other. There is no personal self to be not hurt. But the body-mind has a certain mechanism that works at a different level.
So the pain is also dance of Shiva.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So Shiva is this openness. It's like, freedom of Shiva. Yes.
Thank you. When you used the word forgiveness, in my mind, it became personal. That's the mistake I was making when I heard it. Then I said, who is to forgive whom if there is one? I
understand.
Yeah. So because that's the mode but as everything is only that, but then which means forgiveness, love, pain, everything is that.
Got it. You understand, Sudha. You got it. You.
Thank you.
You don't need
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Don't need to say any more. Thank you. Lovely to see you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful.
Very lovely to be with you all. Thank you.
So much juice of life, Magdi. Thank you.
Sudha, Varsha, Mark, hey Mark,
Magdi.
Holger, Mina, Monisha, Holly, Uli, Joanna, Frank, Lynn, Jackie, and my sweet Tara. Thank you all.
Thank you, Magdi.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Magdi.